After starring in the successful sitcom, Will Smith would go to get remarried as well as being a powerhouse in Hollywood, starring in a plethora of different films. Will has starred in the Men in Black series, Bad Boys series, Hancock, and I Am Legend, just to name a few. Will Smith would also help out his son in getting into the Hollywood spotlight. Outside of film, Will Smith would continue to dabble in music, becoming a multi-platinum artist with his big albums, Big Willie Style and Millennium. On top of that, he and longtime friend DJ Jazzy Jeff are set to reunite again for a fresh new tour. Look out for the actor in the future films Bad Boys for Life, Bright, and possibly the voice of Genie in Aladdin. After playing as the original Aunt Viv in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Janet Hubert would go on to appear in a few other notable works both on television and film, but would mainly come into the media spotlight from her interviews and videos regarding castmates from The Fresh Prince. Also, if you like video games, you probably noticed hearing her voice as Aunt Denise in GTA 5.
Man, where's Tanisha at?
She got more sense than to hang out with your sorry ass. You know you always been like this, boy. I say left, you say right. I say become a doctor. You say become a patient. I say, who is that?
Hello, Missy.
In recent news, Janet Hubert made headlines for her scathing comments about Jada Pinkett Smith's Oscars boycott, which went viral, as well as going off on Alfonso Ribeiro for a reunion pic that she wasn't a part of. She's currently in filming for the Marcus Garvey biopic. After starring as the second Aunt Viv in the show, Daphne Reid would go on to continue her career in television, as well as in other avenues. In television, she recently had recurring roles in the shows Eve and Let's Stay Together. In her personal life, herself and her husband Tim Reid owned and operated New Millennium Studios in Petersburg, Virginia, until 2014. Daphne Reid would also serve on the Board of Visitors at Virginia State University for 8 years. After co-starring as the smart but sometimes corny Carlton Banks, Alfonso would go on to appear in a number of TV series, having recurring roles in several, including Are We There Yet? And Things We Do for Love. He also made it to the big screen too, playing as Brent Hernandez in 2005's Love Wrecked. If you like dance competitions, you probably remembered him in 2014's Dancing with the Stars, which him and his partner Whitney also won. After playing as Will's ditzy cousin in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Karyn Parsons would go on to continue acting, as well as starting a family and becoming a producer. In 2003, she married director Alexandra Rockwell, with whom she has 2 beautiful kids with. She would also go on to create and produce Sweet Blackberry, a series of animated films highlighting unsung Black heroes. After playing as Ashley Banks, Tatyana Ali would go on to do a ton of things, both in film, television, and even politics. After graduating from Harvard University with a bachelor's in African American Studies and Government in 2002, Tatyana would travel the U.S. as a spokesperson for Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign. In the Hollywood world, she would go on to appear in a plethora of films and TV shows like Supermodel, Love That Girl, and The Young and the Restless, to name a few. In 2016, Tatyana would get married to Vaughn Raspberry, with whom she would have her first son, Edward Azard Raspberry, the same year. After playing as the always funny and chill Jeffrey the Butler, Joseph Marcel would go on to appear in less noticeable works in film and television, as well as enjoying life. He would also go on to bask in the theater world, acting in projects such as Hero and Much Ado About Nothing. In recent interviews, he made it clear that people still remember him as Jeffrey in The Fresh Prince, no matter what country he visits, even today. Following his role as the young Nicky Banks, Roth Bagley would go on to appear in a few other works, as well as enjoying his personal life outside of the silver screen. Appearing in Independence Day right after the show's ending, he would appear in a few other works such as Dead Ringer and Providence. In 2005, Ross would enroll in California State University at Northridge, where he would earn his degree in cinema and television arts. From there, he would become a licensed real estate agent, selling homes in the LA area for Keller Williams Realty Incorporated. He also has a handsome little boy. After playing as Will's best friend Jazz, DJ Jazzy Jeff would continue his DJing as well as performances and producing music. Jazzy Jeff and Will are supposed to be making a comeback reunion this summer, playing some of their hits for concertgoers. Fun fact, it took him and Will 15 minutes to create the iconic theme song for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Talk about destiny! After playing as Uncle Phil, James Avery would go on to play in a plethora of TV shows and movies, as well as doing voice work in animated works. Outside of the film world, Avery also made appearances for different matters, such as being a commencement speaker for his alma mater, UC San Diego's Thurgood Marshall College in 2007, and again in 2012. Sadly, on December 31, 2013, James Avery died at the age of 68 from complications following open heart surgery at Glendale Memorial Medical Center. Rest in peace.
Thanks guys for watching. If you liked the vid, or a fan of finding out where TV show casts are at now after their show ends, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to always stay updated when new episodes are out.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.